Yo, welcome back everybody to a brand new PCG Live Shrouded Fable deck video, and the first episode of Bad Deck Friday with Shrouded Fable being out is going to be Copperajah with the new ACE SPEC Stadium Neutralization Zone. Now this combo actually ends up being pretty cool, so what you can do is we got the new Neutralization Zone Stadium, prevent all damage done to Pokemon that don't have a rule box by attacks from opponents' EXs and Pokemon V. So basically this card turns all of your non-rule box Pokemon into a Mimikyu, unless the Stadium gets bumped. Now obviously, it's, you know, if your opponent just has a Stadium in their hand or a Lost Vacuum, they can get rid of it. But one thing they can't do is if you have Copperajah in the active spot, its ability Massive Body prevents your opponent from being able to put a Stadium card into play. So as long as you have Copperajah in the active, your opponent cannot remove the Neutralization Zone, and making it really tough to deal with this. And this thing can actually hit like a truck. It does have that Nasal Lariat attack that is 130 base damage. Not bad. I mean, you're two-shotting most big basics, and then of course you can do 100 more damage, so you can do 230 damage with the attack. The downside is you just can't attack next turn. Now of course, being a metal Pokemon does mean we can pair this with, of course, Metang as the way to power up our Copperajah, which is what we are going to be playing. There's also cards like Reversal Energy, which we can use to power up the Copperajah. Sometimes, in very rare instances, you can sometimes even make your board state lone Copperajah Neutralization Zone, which allows you to win the game. Now there are decks out there that unfortunately can counter you. Charizard is a deck that I think does have a good matchment of this, unless you can kind of minimize their resources the best you can. Zard's tough. Zard has Vacuum, they have Boss plus like Stadium Bump, and they also have Charmander, so they can like Charmander away the Neutralization Zone. With all the counters to this card, I don't think Copperajah Neutralization Zone is the best way to play the new Stadium, which is why this has to be Bad Deck Friday. It's a really interesting concept, but definitely makes for more of a Bad Deck Friday deck. I don't think this deck has like competitive value, because again, it's just too easy to counter. There's a lot of decks out there that if they just play well, they can counter you. Even stuff like Regidrago, which doesn't even play Stadium cards, will struggle. You can struggle against, because they have like Radiant Charizard they can use against you. So it's like there are ways your opponent can counter you. Like Lugia is obviously pretty annoying. They can just Tempest Dive this away. So it does make for a good Bad Deck Friday episode, but it definitely is a deck that I would advise just play for fun overall, which is why I had to turn it into Bad Deck Friday. But the concept is really cool. Sometimes you can just completely lock Neutralization Zone into play, especially if your opponent doesn't play Lost Vacuum, and it just allows you to just win the game pretty easily at that point, which is what I like about the deck. But yeah, before we do get the video, shout out to the sponsor, Card Cavern TCG. Of course, if you're going to get any Pokemon TCG Live pack codes, get them over at Card Cavern. If you're still going to pick up any Shrouded Fable codes, get your Shrouded Fable codes over at Card Cavern. Or you're looking for maybe an older set, some IRL TCG singles or packs or whatever like that, get them over at Card Cavern. If you happen to get anything at Card Cavern at the checkout, use my discount code LDF for a 5% discount on your order. Help the channel, help yourself out, and up our Card Cavern. So shout out Card Cavern, check them out. Use code LDF, link down below. Also, make sure to go check out my second YouTube channel down below while you're down there. Post extra content over there. Most recent video, I did a tier list ranking the World Championship 2024 meta. If you want to hear my opinion on all that, definitely check out the second channel, link down below. Here is the list we're playing within today's video. I did get a good skeleton of this list off of Book for the record. I hadn't really found any Copperajah list anywhere else. I just got off Book. There are some other cool things you can do with this deck. Copperajah does have a full retreat cost, so you can use it with Heavy Baton to kind of reuse the energy. We are playing Colress Tenacity, another really cool new addition to the deck. It allows you to find Neutralization Zone, which can be very helpful. A way to cherry pick it can be really good. We are playing 4 Iono for the draw. Iono plus Neutralization Zone isn't a bad late game play. Knowing that your opponent may have a Stadium or like some counter, like a Boss Stadium combo in the works, you can just Iono their hand down really low. And then if you draw the Neutralization Zone, or you just already have it in hand, obviously, you can slam it down. Their hand's really small. You can get a lot of value out of that. So that's why we're playing Iono in the deck in a heavy quantity. Arven's really cool. We're playing TM Evo on the deck alongside a bunch of tool cards. So Arven seems kind of cute. I wouldn't mind maybe playing like a second Reversal Energy in the deck overall. Zamazenta could be a nice attacker. You could also theoretically play Copperajah EX in here. I don't think it's very needed, though. It kind of defeats the purpose of the deck anyways, because it like you can't use it with Neutralization Zone, and if you put into play with Neutralization Zone already in play, you kind of can't use Copperajah half the time, so it's like kind of bad. But I could see Copperajah EX being somewhat cute in here. It's honestly not a bad idea to maybe play one of it, but it's more of a counter single prize box deck. Tatsugiri is really good as a pivot and a way to find supporters, by the way. Really enjoy Tatsugiri in the deck. But let's go show off the Copperajah deck and see in action for today's episode of Bad Deck Friday. All right, we hit Charizard here. We can beat it. Unfortunately, they do have a lot of ways to remove the Stadium, though. The Stadium is really strong in this matchup, but, like, they have Charmander, which can discard the Stadium and stuff. It's not good. Ooh, they just pass. Interesting. I'm not sure how much that's really gonna matter, but we'll figure it out. We'll go grab Tatsugiri. I did prize research. Interesting. Let's play Switch. Screw it. All right. Maybe we can get Arven. TM Evo would be pretty hot. No, we got Boss. That is not exactly what I'm looking for. All right, well, Colress for... No, look at that. We prized the stadium after all. Look at that. So Neutralization Zone is even prized in this matchup, which is about to make this infinitely worse. Oh, God. Oh, that's not great. We prize the most important card in the matchup. RIP. And that's unfortunate. Okay, well, we're not even going to get to use it because it's prized. Fantastic. I have to get it other prizes before we can even use it, which isn't terrible, I guess, but it's unfortunate we prized it. See what my opponent's able to do here. Probably could have gone another Cufant, to be honest, instead of a Beldum, but it's fine. Our hand's like okay. I want to Iono. I don't even want to Ultra Ball. I kind of want to keep every card in my hand. I want to keep the boss, because if we know the Neutralization Zone is prized and it's part of our win con, we need to make sure we have it. And we're going to probably have to boss around like the Charizard, knock out their Pheasantipity or Rodom or Lumineon or something. It's the issue with this matchup. They have Charmander. Charmander can discard the stadium. I don't know. It's like Charizard seems like a bad matchup. They also play Vacuum, so it's like, I don't know, man. It's like one of the only decks that can like counter Neutralization Zone pretty well, which is a bit of a bummer. They're going to boss me too. How rude. Maybe we can draw Metang here and still attack. Ooh, just a pass? Really? We did not draw Metang. We did get Evo, which honestly I'm down to play. It's a pretty good top deck too. I mean, that kind of works pretty well, to be honest, so I'll take it. Let's just TM Evolution. Get out the squad. All right. I don't know. They could be... I mean, there's no way they don't have Rare Candy Zard in hand, right? With Rare Candy Pidgeot. Be very shocked if that wasn't in their hand, but we'll see. Yeah, if they didn't have Rare Candy Zard here, I'd be shocked. They have a 9-card hand. There's no way you don't have Rare Candy Pidgey, Rare Candy Charizard. We'll see, though. Yeah, prizing Neutralization Zone is going to be pretty bad. Like I said, it's going to make this matchup 10 times tougher than it already is. Because they already have decent answers with the Charmander, the Vacuum. They can use Radiant Charizard in this matchup. It's not good. They can also just go Boss Bump Stadium. Okay, they do get the Charizard here. And they got the Infernal Rain. Maybe they don't have Pidgeot. I mean, if they don't have Pidgeot, that's good. If I get lucky, maybe we can low-key boss Pidgey, knock it out. That wouldn't be bad either. All right. They could boss me, too. I don't know. I'm surprised they don't have a better setup. Ooh, they have Dusclops. You have to be mindful of Dusclops. Dusclops can KO Metangs, which is pretty annoying. That's another thing that makes the Charizard matchup not very good for Copperajah. They can use Dusclops against my poor Metangs. Okay, no boss. Interesting. Kind of interested they didn't have that. All right, so we will... draw for turn. Hope for the best. Oh, we have the attack. We don't even need a Metang. That's pretty good. Cool beans. So I could do the boss play here. The one thing to note, they can't one-shot Copperajah. So it's like maybe better just to hit them. I'm going to Metang before Tatsugiri to thin. I want to find an Iono. Nothing. What? Not like this. Kind of down to just hit the active here. Okay, attract customers. There we go. Oh, no. Is it better to Iono? The problem is, if I go Iono... Maybe I should have taken the Arven. If I go Iono, hit the active, they can't one-shot me. They're forced to find a boss off the Iono. They're down a boss. That's why I'm very tempted to Iono. We also could just kill their Pidgey, but they're just going to Artazon for another Pidgey. I legit think it's better to hit the active, especially knowing that you prize Neutralization Center, or Zone, whatever it's called. It's better to just hit the active, I think, and try to two-shot it. We can't, unless they Dusclops me here, our active can't die. So I don't know if that's like a good take or not, but I'm going to go out on a limb and say that it's fine. Yeah. I was going to smack him for 230 and see where it takes us. It is nice that they made Copperajah two-shot Charizard at least, so we'll see what happens. We have Switch in hand. Colress's Tenacity. We just need to find another Copperajah for next turn. I mean, they could just draw Rare Candy Pidgeot off the Iono, but it's fine. I think this was a fine play. Just hit the active. We need to two-shot it eventually anyways, right? So... I mean, if they have Dusclops here, they can knock me out. But we also take a prize, which could get us the Neutralization Zone. You know what I mean? Nest Ball. They can get Rodom. No, Pheasantipity. That's an easy boss target. It's another reason why to hold the boss. We can go 2-2-2 potentially to win. My plan worked. Yeah, see? No prize taken. They didn't get Pidgeot out either. Pretty good. Okay, so let's Metang here. Okay, we got one medal. Take all the energy I can get, baby. Get an Arven here. That'd be nice. Get an Ultra Ball. Get another Copperajah out. Nice. Ooh, we got Boss. Nah, I'll save it. I was thinking about it. Bossing Fezandipity isn't terrible, but I think Arvening for Copperajah is a little bit better in this situation. Just slightly. You make sure we're getting our nose boys out. So just put. I don't mind putting the tool down now because I'm forcing them to like be like, well, bro, you want to knock me out? Well, then you got to deal with the tool. Hey, you can vacuum it. No, that's fine. You don't need to vacuum it. You vacuum it. Okay, there goes my neutralization zone. So that's kind of my logic. All right. Speaking of neutralization zone, can we find it? 3 and 5. We got it. Nice. Mint. Question is, do I play it down now is the question. They haven't put Pidgeot out. Like, again, they can literally just go Rare Candy Pidgeot, vacuum, get rid of it. And then our strategy completely falls apart. So I don't know. The vacuum is very scary. That's why I'm putting the baton down. I want them to vacuum it away. And it's like, oh, my neutralization zone sticks around. Now we'll see. This matchup's going as well as we probably could get it to go at the moment, but will it be enough? I'm not too sure. We're going to find out. We're going to see. Ooh, they could still Dusclops it. Ooh, that's, yeah. They can still Dusclops my Copperajah, which is pretty gross. Without Dusclops, then this matchup would be pretty favored, I think. Or at least it would be closer than it should be. But Dusclops and Dusknoir make this matchup hella hard. Because they can Dusclops my Copperajah here. Speak of the devil. Okay, I'm fine with this. But that's pretty annoying. Charizard's too good. I think I just got to send him my Cufant. Is what it is. Sorry, Cufant buddy. Do I give him Beldum, actually, instead? Yeah. Well, we have Rod, but I'd rather just Rod back the energies, too. We need to make sure we have energy in the deck. It might be better just to low-key just give him Beldum. See what our prize is. Okay. Another energy. Yeah, I'm down to give him Beldum. I don't know if that's correct, but we have another Beldum in the deck. And I don't want to give him Cufant. But now they can boss KO Copperajah. Good thing we got the Heavy Baton on. Assuming that's what they're going for. They've already done Flip the Script, though. Maybe they don't have Rare Candy Charizard. Yo, they played a Stadium. Okay, nice, nice. We got the Neutralization Zone, baby. Ironic. Ooh, they actually... Ooh, yeah, they didn't have it. I mean, I wasn't going to give them Copperajah, but... Oh, an energy top deck's not good. Wow, they didn't have it. I can't KO them here at the moment. I have to get really lucky. I'm not even going to... Do I Rod? I'm not even going to bother, to be honest. Ooh. It's kind of sneaky. I actually don't have the attack. Unless I get lucky. I need 2 energy off Metang? I got 1. Alright. I don't know. Maybe I should have went... if I went Cufant, it would have made a difference. Might just pass. Is it ever worth it to hit for 10 damage? Not really. Spread the energy out. They might... I don't know. I'll spread the energy out for now. It's fine. Because I don't know what they're doing. They might have an Iono. They may boss me. I don't know yet. Maybe I should have just gave him something else. I expected them to just have it, obviously. Ooh, another Rod. So we could put the 2 energy back. If we knock out Charmander, we just need a boss Fezandipity for game. I guess now we'll play the Super Rod. Knowing that we have the other one in hand for later. All right, come on. We need 1 energy. No, we whiffed. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have spread the energy out then. Maybe that was a misplay on my end. Maybe spreading the energy out was a bad idea. I could Iono, but we know they're bricking. There's not really a point. Okay, I shouldn't have spread the energy out. I shouldn't have spread the energy out. Because I got punished. I mean, it's not going to hurt us to have an energy on the Cufant anyways in the long run, but shouldn't have spread the energy out. Because now we could get punished. Because I could have KO'd Charmander, and I just need boss for game. So I got punished for that. We'll have it next turn, obviously, but that's pretty funny. If they get Rare Candy Zard here, then we actually might be in trouble. I actually might get punished for that. Nope, we're chilling. All right, now we can attempt. We do switched, of course, the one time. Alrighty then, TCG Live, I see how it is. All right, let's Metal Maker. Do I ever Iono here? I know they're bricking and they have Fezandipity. I have this thing in hand, though. They might Iono me, though. And I kind of want to get this other Copperajah into play. Can always find this later. I can't play it now. I guess I could play the center now, but they could just go Blazing Destruction, discard it. But it makes me... But then it makes it easier to boss for a game then, because then I don't... If they Turtle the Pheasantipity... Okay, then actually it's better to play this down now, because even if they were to Blazing Destruction, discard the Stadium here, then it's fine, because I can kill their Charmander with Copperajah, and then I can boss a one-prizer for game instead. That makes my win con slightly easier, instead of bossing Pheasantipity. That makes any sense. Okay, this is, like, fine. Plus, I want to Iono them, because I want to put myself closer to finding boss. I think that's fine, sure. Yeah, we force Marta my opponent in this situation. I think this is fine. Because then we get a one-prize knockout. Then they can't Dusclops or Dusknoir the entire game if I knock out a one-prizer. So putting the zone down forces them into a bit more of an awkward spot, I think. So this kind of works out a little bit better, I think. I mean, they could go Rare Candy Zard, Rare Candy Pidgeot, Vacuum, and then it's like, okay, that was for naught, but I think this is fine. No Pidgeot. I mean, if they don't find a way to remove the Stadium, we actually are in a really good spot right now, I think, because we get a free hit on this Charizard. We just need 2 prizes to win. My opponent might be overcooked. Let's see. Do they have the Vacuum? I mean, they could Arven for it. I think putting the zone down was 100% the correct play. There's not really a good time to play it down anyways when they have the Vacuum and Lucian in the deck, and they also have the Charmanders. I think we just throw it down now and just hope for the best. I think it was just perfectly fine to throw it down now, because we're probably not going to find it again anytime soon. So I think it was fine to just slam it down now and just hope for the best. The question is, will hoping for the best be enough? Let's see. If this actually works for one turn, we can definitely win by just two-shotting this. We need to find Iono, or Boss, sorry, and Copperajah. So, still ways to go to win this, to be honest with you. There's Charmander. They could retreat into Charmander, discard Stadium, but I don't think they want to give up 2 energy. Ooh, they had their own Iono. There goes our decent hand. So now if they get the Vacuum off of this Iono, then we actually might be in trouble, because I don't have another Copperajah. It's not good. Rotom, that's not it. Do they have Force Seal? That's now... Okay, that makes our win con even easier now. Okay, nice. It bought us a turn. See, this is important. We just bought ourselves a free turn with Neutralization Zone. Oh, and they concede the game. All right, we got the dub. Let's go. They scooped it up. I don't know if they had Vacuum or not, but all I had to do there was hit the Charizard. They knocked me out, assuming they even have a way to move the Stadium. And then we hit them again. Win the game. We just need to find another Copperajah to get to that point. All right, we hit potentially Quad Thorns, which I think we can beat. Yeah, this matchup seems okay. Going second feels pretty bad, though. We'll see. We have an okay turn 1. Hopefully we can maybe get a bit better cards here. Colress's Tenacity, unfortunately, is not what I was looking for. Not even have TM Evo. Okay, that's what I was thinking. We can get, like, TM Evo here, but that is not even an option. Okay, we'll just grab a couple Beldums here. Get another Cufant. They may boss a Beldum, which is slightly concerning. I mean, our turn 1 was about as good as I could have made it. See if we can maybe get, like, a boss here. No, I don't even want to take that. It's not even worth it. All right. I'm very tempted to retreat into Cufant to keep this guy alive. It's actually, you know, like, Tatsugiri is a pretty good card. I'm going to sack a Cufant here. Because, like, Tatsugiri is actually very relevant to have in play, so probably best to try to keep it alive. They could have boss energy in hand, obviously, but... I mean, if they have it, they have it. And they probably do. They have a giant hand. I wouldn't be surprised if they had boss. But this is fine. We can just Iono. Actually, if we had a better hand, there's a world where we even could have went... ooh, Eerie. Thankfully, that's going to fail. We could have went in with Copperajah. Would have been pretty good to knock out. I mean, if I top that Copperajah here, we actually might win the game. We can Colress for reversal, Metang, 1 energy, we win. So, Copperajah top deck goes kind of hard here. Not going to lie. This is a good opportunity to just win. So let's see if we can find Copperajah. Nope. Nest Ball. I'll take it. All right, we're just going to have to play an Iono then. Do I Metang before the Iono is the question. I think I should. Oh, the red hot 3 energies. Holy moly, bro. Crazy. All right. Let's Iono. I was like seeing if Cufant can KO this. Obviously it can't, but we just need a Copperajah and energy, we win. We didn't get the energy. We got the Copperajah, though. If we draw an energy card off of this Metang here, this is GG's. All right, let's thin out the deck a little bit first. I'm not going to Ultra Ball. I kind of want to keep everything, so I'm just going to Metang. And that is game. All right, let's go. Copperajah's a beast, bro. See, like, even without... That's enough to knock him out, I'm pretty sure, right? We're doing 230 damage. Yes, sir. That is 230. See, even without the... even without the thing, the neutralization zone, like, Copperajah just does a ton of damage. If you can pull off plays like this really quickly, I mean, Copperajah is pretty goated. So, like, even though we're not, you know, didn't utilize neutralization zone, doing that is pretty good. Neutralization zone is good in this matchup. They do play 4 stadiums, though. But if we ever get that to stick against Thorns, they literally can't do anything against Copperajah because they can't attack it. They have no... They could have a canceling clone because they got to treat Copperajah like a Mimikyu. All right, we hit Raging Bolt. Very winnable. This is a deck where, like, Neutralization Zone actually ends up being pretty good. The problem is our opening hand is not the greatest. But we can definitely win with Neutralization Zone. Honestly, Lone Copperajah is genuinely a good win con. So let's see we top deck. Okay, nice. That was a pretty good draw, because I needed that. Is it better to Magnetic Lift, actually? It might be better to Magnetic Lift, I'm going to be honest with you. If I just get, like, yeah, you know what? Magnetic Lift is 100% the better play. Okay. Let's see if we have Neutralization Zone. Yeah, it's in there. Okay, good. We have Reversal. Kind of want to play more Reversals in here the more I play the deck. Okay, so the win con in this matchup could be to... I mean, Lone Copperajah is not easy to pull off, but... Most Boltless do not play Lost Vacuum, so I do think we can win the game with just one Copperajah being in play. Or a late-game Iono Neutralization Zone. We'll see. Probably should have benched the other Beldum, actually. I don't know why I didn't do that. But if I'm going Lone Copperajah, we maybe don't need the Beldum. They might have Iron Bundles, so we have to be mindful of that. They get rid of the Sandy Shocks. That is a huge mistake on my opponent's end. Because now, that's what... I mean, that might be their only way to actually attack Copperajah with the zone in place. That's a huge discard. Nice. We'll take it. They might play a Super Rod, obviously, but... You know what? Maybe they don't have it. I should have benched the other Beldum. But maybe we are. Maybe I do just try to go Lone Copperajah. I don't know. I'm very tempted to. If I make them waste all their gusting cards, it is possible. Yeah, it's possible. See what they do. Copperajah also has a ton of health, which is really good. I kind of want to try to go for this Lone Copperajah strat. But, I don't know. We'll see. Because Raging Bolt does play 2 Pokestop. And they can boss. I don't know. It's probably better not... I don't know. But Lone Copperajah is probably not good enough, to be honest. I don't know. We'll see what we can do. If it comes down to it, we might have to go for that play. They did discard the Sandy Shocks, which, like I said, could be a big mistake. All right, let's see what our draw is looking like here. Off this research, let's see what that's... come on, research. Anything good? And it's okay. Get rid of these 2, I guess. Grab Metang. I want an Artazon for Cufant. Yeah, make sure we get a Cufant down. Because they could just KO my Copperajah this turn. Alright, let's do some more thinning before Metang. Okay, we'll take Colress for reversal. Metang, here we go. Can we get an energy? No, we got no energy, bruh. Alright, attach. Pass, I guess. We can Colress next turn for... I mean, I don't know. Maybe we just go for the stadium. I don't know. I don't think it's worth it right away, though. Because my opponent's going to just, like, have a Gust play plus the stadium bumps. I don't know. I need to get 2 Copperages in play to play around bundle then at that point. So we'll see if we can get to that point first. Alright, Bravery Charm. That's fine. Kind of sucks because I'm going to 3-shot them anyways. But I can't 2-shot them with my attack. So I gotta be mindful of Nose Lariat. I don't want to just spam Nose Lariat because I need to constantly switch, right? Delays the inevitable. Okay, let's see what they do. They have Gust. They do. Boss. My Copperajah, not my Metang. Interesting. Okay, I'm fine with that. That's 1 Gusting card down. I mean, that kind of sucks, obviously. I wanted the Copperajah to live, but Raging Bolt always just has Boss. They have to get rid of all their... No, they got rid of 3 energy. I lied. It'd be nice if they got rid of all the energy, but nope, they just need 3 energy discards. I think we just Iono then. Just Iono here. Again, I'm trying to be mindful of any shenanigans. So let's see what we draw. Metal energy, nice. If that was Copperajah, it'd been a lot better. Let's grab another Cufant. Iono. All right, take that. Raging Bolt. All right, let's see what the Iono gives me. Okay. More stuff. Ultra Ball, grab Copperajah. This way if they boss me. Well, they kind of can't boss as easily this turn. Metang first. Want to find Colress, if possible, off Tatsugiri. So I want to start swinging. I might just start swinging and get Neutralization Zone. I don't think... Nah, I don't know. That's actually not bad. If we can get Iono into the stadium, it's pretty good. We'll see. This is definitely an interesting matchup. If I can get double Copperajah down, that's pretty good. Double Copperajah Neutralization Zone is really good. Because one way they can counter me is to go stadium bump plus a Gust play, and then we might lose the game. So I kind of have... I want to try to keep up the most I can, and this might be the best way we have to doing that. They could theoretically boss Copperajah, knock it out. That would suck a lot. That'd be pretty bad. So I'm hoping they just take out Tatsugiri this turn. Rotom? What the heck? Okay, they're cooking, bro. They're cooking. Yeah, hopefully they don't KO Copperajah this turn. That would suck a lot if they did. They can stealth Prime Catcher, which is a little scary. Not a fan of that. All right, let's see if they do. Sada. Okay, if they get Prime Catcher here, our Copperajah could get KO'd, and I would not appreciate that, especially if they're playing Iron Bundle. It makes it even harder to utilize Neutralization Zone, because it's better to get double Copperajah down to counter the play. Okay, Nest Ball. That's an Ogre Pawn. That's fine with me. All right, that's not a Iron Bundle. That's also not a way that they can get around Neutralization Zone. Okay, see what else they have. This is why I wanted Colress's Tenacity, but Iono works too. I might not find it. Ooh, they bumped the stadium. Okay, that's pretty good. They're playing a bit of an oddball Raging Bolt list, so they're not playing this normal cards, which could be a good sign for us. Question is, do they play a Rod? Because can they get that Sandy Shocks back in the deck is the main question I have. Can they recover their Sandy Shocks? We'll find out. Okay, so I don't know if we're going to draw a zone off of Copperajah. We don't have to, though, but it would be nice if we did. So let's see we top deck here. Arven does not get me Neutralization Zone. All right, attach Iono. Probably could have Metang first, actually. I don't know. I don't think it matters how I sequence that. Yeah, we didn't get it. We got another Copperajah, though, which is pretty good. Yo, I could play Cycling Road, but nah. The odds we hit it off of Cycling Road is pretty low. I'm not going to bother. It's not even worth it. We just have it for next turn. It's not a big deal. There's no biggie. Let's Metang. Try to get more energy down if I can. There we go. I'll just swing. And I am down to hit for 230. Because next turn, we can go Colress for zone plus stadium, or reversal energy, knock out this Raging Bolt, and remove more stuff off their board. So I kind of like the idea of that. I also could Iono next turn and try to high roll the reversal energy. Like, I don't know. Iono wouldn't be bad. I kind of low-key want to go Iono Neutralization Zone. It makes it even easier for us to get to a better point. My opponent does not put the Sandy Shocks back with the Super Rod. That answers my question. They play Rod, but it's not going to be enough now. Okay. We might be chilling. Okay, no vacuum either. Okay, so the question is, do I go Iono or Colress? I mean, I kind of need to get the stadium. I think I have to go Colress. I think I got a Colress here. And they don't have a way to... I mean, they need Gust plus Stadium Bump to stop me, or a Vacuum. I don't know if they play Vacuum. They are playing a bit of a weirder list, which is a little, like, problematic, I guess, for our strategy here. Yeah. I don't know. The high roll is tempting, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, none of those are Neutralization Zone. But I kind of lose if I get knocked out here. So I think I basically have to just guarantee the stadium and hope for the best. And we can Iono them next turn, which is pretty cool. You just play the Iono next turn. All right, here we go. Comeback time, baby. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. We can find Boss. That'd be really good. If I get Boss next turn, we can start going after their Ogres. Okay, what's our 2 prizes? We haven't even taken a prize yet, so I don't even really know. Okay, speaking of the devil, there's the boss. All right, my opponent would need the absolute just bananas here to stop this Neutralization Zone and take a prize. They need Gust Stadium or like a Vacuum. And again, I don't know what they have in their list. They are playing cards that usually they don't play. Like they have Bug Catching Set, Cycling Road, and Rotom. So I have no idea what's going on with my opponent's list. So that makes me a little scared that they might have some random counter to my stuff. We also lose that they had a Flutter Mane. If they're playing Flutter Mane over Sandy Shocks, they can also Flutter Mane. There's a lot of, I mean, you can see why this combo is Bad Deck Friday. There's a lot of ways you can counter this combo, but let's see if this is enough to carry us to a win. They also win it. They have, like, potentially, yeah, if they have, like, a way to Gust, it's pretty bad. I think I just have to Iono next turn and pray. It's an Iono and pray angle, for sure. There's a Vessel, sure. Grabbing more energy. I don't know how good that is. They can't take a prize. Let's say play Lost Vacuum. Some Raging, I wouldn't be surprised if they played a Vacuum. Some Boltless tend to play it, some don't. It's just, it's random, right? It's the problem with the ladder. You don't know what's in their list exactly. It's all random. It's completely random, which is a bit of an issue. So they have 6 energy in play, 4 in the discard. They're down 10 of their energies. They play 13 in total. I think we definitely Iono, for sure. There's definitely an Iono angle. Interesting. This is a weird matchup. Like, they're taking a while to do their action. I think they realize they're cooked. If they rotted Sandy Shocks back, I did have Boss to knock it out, obviously. It wouldn't have been that big of a deal. Maybe we should put Counter Catcher in here. No! Oh, God. Okay, please don't have... If they have a Stadium, we literally just lose. It's, like, pretty much game over if they have Stadium Bump. They play 2 rods? Okay, whatever. That's fine. I don't really care about double rod. It's not a big deal. Sure, go ahead. I don't really care about your rod. Just don't have a Stadium, please. If they have Stadium, we lose. Oh, boy, Copperajah. You can do it. Just don't have a Stadium, please. That was 2 Gusting cards down. Oh, they still have that? Oh, come on, dude. Please don't have Stadium, bro. Please. They have a pretty thick deck. I mean, they only play like 2 Stadiums. You know? Okay, thank heavens they didn't have it. Mint. All right. We're cooking for now. I guess I could theoretically still get 2 Copperajah in play. It's just, like, less likely. I don't need to KO the active. I'm actually kind of down to go... Kind of down to... Ooh, we could go KO Ogre Pawn. That accelerates our win con even more. Sandy Shock doesn't even 2-shot me, which is why it's, like, not that big of a deal. And I have Switch in hand. Okay, I'm down to just take out an Ogre Pawn here. We have Switch. Should be fine. They also wasted a Gusting card, which is really good. So... Alright, let's see what our 2 prizes are. Okay. Energy's good. They could still, like... I mean, trapping Metang doesn't really work. It's what I'm scared of is Boss plus Stadium Bump. They could still do it. I mean, I didn't Iono them, which is maybe what I could have done instead. Because, like, Iono is also really good to stop them from getting Stadium Boss. But I think at this point, we just need to... We need to be aggressive, and we need to get to the point where we can just be aggressive and win. Nemona? What the heck? Why are they playing a Nemona in their deck? Okay, I don't even know what's going on right now. All right, let's see if they can stop the Copperajah this turn. They got the Sandy Shocks. I don't think they played a Switch card yet. They could still go into the Sandy Shocks here, but then we just knock Sandy Shocks out by going Switch Knockout. So I'm not really too worried about that. And it only does 90 damage. It is not going to put a dent in my Copperajah. All right, they're digging. They could still have Boss Stadium. Again, we don't lose if they have that, because I can still find my own boss. Okay, Pokegear fails. That's good. Yo, that late game zone play, baby. Let's see. Let's see if they got anything here. I just don't know what's in their list. They're playing, like, weird stuff. I don't even know what's going on. All right. I think they might be cooked. Let's see. And anytime they don't attack me is really good, too, because it gives us more time to just 2-shot the active. So if they're not attacking me this turn, it gives me more time to just hit the active and put damage on them. There's Sandy Shocks. They have the energy to go with it. How many supporters do I have left? Still have all of our Arvens. Jeez, the heck, I haven't played an Arven yet. Retrieval. Do they have a Switch card? They're doing 90 damage. Just not enough to 2-shot me. I do want to hit the Raging Bolt this turn if possible. Other bosses in there, right? Yes. I think it's in the deck. I don't know if I actually can't really remember if the second boss in there. Hopefully second boss in the deck. Energy Search. Okay, this is a weird Raging Bolt list. I don't know why they're playing cards like Nemona Energy Search, but okay. It is what it is. Let's see. Do they got anything else? Is there a Switch card here Nope. Nice. Okay, what do we draw? There's the Arven. Okay, let's search the deck real quick. Oh, the last boss is prized. Okay, that's going to complicate things a little bit. Unfortunate. Okay, let's just Iono. We can also just force them to have a way to move Bolt this turn. They just put a ton of energy in hand, so this is also not bad. Let's put the energy back, I guess. Why not? Sure, doesn't really matter. I'm just going to swing for 130 here. Let's make sure we get as much energy out of the deck as we can. There we go. Make sure we can retreat Metang. Well, let's hit for 130. We force my opponent to move this turn, or else we just win with the Lariat next turn, so that's fine. All right, here we go. Let's see what they got. We just put a ton of energy at the bottom of the deck. They're down 3 Sawdust too, which is a good sign. No. Okay, they drew that. It was a very intense game. Oof. I think it's safe to say they don't have a random, like, vacuum in the deck. I feel like we would have seen something by now, but could be wrong. Iono could have been a mistake. Who knows? We'll see. We literally lose the game if they bump the stadium. We just need, like, one turn of them not bumping the stadium. Honestly, I should have probably just set up a second Copperajah then. This whole time, I should have been set up 2 Copperajahs, actually. Yeah, I probably should have. Okay, maybe. Yeah, I probably should have been set up 2 Copperajahs. All right, they found their last Sada. Will it be enough, though? If they go Sandy Shocks and I knock it out, I can find Boss's Order, which is also really good. Bravery Charm. No, I have to waste my attack on it. Dang it. They play, wait, that's 3 Bravery Charms? That is 3 Bravery Charms. Okay, sure. They also had to lose a ton of energy, though, in the process. They're out of Sadas. Oh, there's Palpad. They don't put Boss back. Okay, sure. That's good. No Boss. All right. Yeah, our last Boss Beam prize really sucks. But we can take out the active, so this is fine. They're not even two-shotting me at the moment, so we have time. Here we go. Knockout. All right. Boss off the prizes, and it makes our life a lot easier to win this game, because they can just promote that other Raging Bolt. Which one is Boss, folks? You think it's 4 or 2? I'm going to go with 4 on this one. No! Damn it, the last prize is Boss. Alrighty then. This is going to make our life a little bit harder. Actually, not really, though. No, yeah, I can't attack next turn. Oh, God. I need to find an Arven so I can switch. My last switch is in the deck, so I need to be able to find switch here. I mean, we'll see. They didn't put Boss back, which is a little strange. I guess they don't have a way to bump the stadium either then. So I don't even know. Maybe they just have nothing left to work with. That just honestly could be the case. If I can hit this thing for a bit of damage, we can set up to be KO'd, potentially by Metang. That Bravery Charm made a big difference. That absolutely sucks. All right. Oh, man, this is way too close for comfort. This game is insane. This is a very close game. This is what Bad Deck Friday is all about. This is the power of Bad Deck Friday in a nutshell. They have 2 cards left. I might even just win my deck out, in all honesty. They haven't played a switching card yet, though, but... Trapping Greninja? No, that's not going to happen. I don't know. But the last prize being our last boss is just brutal for us. Sada, they're going to deck out. So even if they have a stadium bump here, we just win. Even if they have a way to do it. I don't think they do. I think we just win. My opponent decked out, unless they have another Super Rod. But like I said, if they put Sandy Shocks back, I don't really care because it can't two-shot me. What's bro cooking? Alright, we win. They overcooked. I guess they literally had no way to stop the neutralization zone. Yeah, that whole time, I should have been trying to establish 2 Copperajahs. I did misplay by not doing that. I should have been sent up 2 this whole time. Would have made my win con a little bit easier. Close game. We got to show off the power of why Neutralization Zone Copperajah can be pretty deadly, though, in the right matchup. And there you have it, folks. That is the Copperajah deck in action. Definitely a pretty interesting combo. The ability to stop your opponent from bumping Neutralization Zone is a really strong concept. You saw in this video, we had some interesting matches where it did end up mattering. Though overall, I wouldn't say that Copperajah Neutralization Zone is something you should chase. I think Neutralization Zone has better combos in general. Like, there's better decks that can abuse it a little bit more. The problem with Copperajah, you just lose to too many random, like, counters, like Iron Bundle, Boss, Prime Catcher, Vacuum. And that's a big issue for Copperajah. But I definitely think this is a fun, bad deck Friday deck. I definitely wouldn't mind trying to fit another Reversal Energy in the deck. I found Reversal Energy to be very helpful. Counter Catcher is something I think this deck should play too. Maybe like a 1 of Counter Catcher. I guess you could cut a Heavy Baton. We actually did get a little bit of value out of Heavy Baton. And one thing I like about it too, sometimes it forces the opponent to just want to play Vacuum, so that can come up. You could try to maybe play Copperajah EX in the deck. I think that's just not very good though, because it doesn't work with Neutralization Zone. But Copperajah EX could be a cool 1 of, I guess, too. There are definitely cards you could add to this deck to make it a little bit better. But overall, Copperajah definitely makes for a good Bad Deck Friday episode. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe down below. Help me on the road to reaching 64,000 subs. Check out my second channel down below for some extra content too, as always. Just posted a tier list video for the World Championships. You want to hear my opinion on where I think the meta is going into the World Championships, definitely check out my second channel down below. Check out CardCam. If you get any codes, use code LDF, and that'll be it for me. Hope you all have a good day, and bye-bye.